It's VonOff1700 and Toss Gang into it with THF. Y'all ain't even from the same side of the city, man. Help! What do y'all got going on, bro? Explain to me how some niggas on the west side is into it with some niggas on the south side. What's going on, man?
Merchant, he not. Merchant, he not.
That's goofy.
Bro,
goofy.
okay,
Don't
look.
make you mad now. Put it on one of your dear homies. Put it on one of your dear homies.
Since you know, Merchant, he not. Okay, since you know, Merchant, he not, fool. I didn't say they. I never said they. I never said they. I never said they. I never said they.
I don't even know what's going on right now, bro.
Okay, Merchant. Okay, Merchant. Okay, Merchant. Man, Merchant.
Before Toss Gang and THF started beefing, both sets probably never heard of each other later. And if not for hip-hop and the internet, they probably still won't know about each other. See, Toss Gang is a set from the west side of the city, while THF are from the south side of Chirac. The west side of Chicago, where Toss Gang is from, doesn't get a lot of coverage, but according to the numbers, this is probably the most dangerous part of the city.
The west side is a crazy place. If you're from Chicago, you know. You go to the west side and it's Chicago. It's almost like an alternate universe. You see what I'm saying? Like real deal. Like it's like you in Chicago, but you in an alternate reality of Chicago though, bro. Like same type of thing, but different though at the same time. But like 46, like that's what 46 Wood Lines. You gotta take Lakeshore to the Dan Ryan all the way to Austin. So you talking about a cool 30-minute drive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like freeway, like all that. So it's really no reason for them to be beefing.
When it comes to the neighborhoods that have the highest homicide rate in Chicago, the west side has three of the top five. Austin, West Garfield Park, and North Lawndale, all high up on that list. So with Toss Gang emerging out of this part of the city, that tells you they not the ones you want to play with. Toss Gang's most popular member is rapper VonOff1700. According to the internet, he's the leader of the crew. His Instagram bio even says Toss Gang General. Some say he's the leader because he's the set's money man. Yeah. But according to the streets, the top boy of Toss Gang is this man Jilla. He's the real leader.
Boy, Jilla need to get some, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't trying to be funny though, but Jilla, you need to get some bigger sizes, twin. What's with the Toss Gang with the skinny ass clothes though, folks?
It says Toss Gang General.
Y'all niggas gotta get a, bro, just one size up and you decent though.
Is this man Jilla. He's the real leader. Now Big Jilla.
Now Jilla need to be at the big and tall. That nigga big and tall.
It might look like he's some Game of Thrones from beyond the wall, but make no mistakes, the man ain't no slouch. In the streets, he's known as Jilla from 1500. And trust me, fam, it's no coincidence that Jilla has more mugshots than birthday pictures. Toss Gang are a savage squad of shooters. That's why they the most hated set in the west side of the city and why they got a lot of ops. Toss Gang even own the title and call themselves Most Hated. The Most Hated represent and are the younger generation of L Block.
You got Toss Gang, who got the last?
I see this nigga everywhere. Whenever they talk about VonOff, I see this. I don't know his name, but I see the nigga so much. If he could put on a mask, I still know it's him.
Yeah, we got the west side on to the 4, 5, 6, 7. We really ill though, like we really ill.
Their territory is 1400 North Avenue, 1500 North Avenue, and 1700 North Avenue. According to Von from 17, Toss means shooting. So Toss Gang actually means a gang of shooters.
So how did Toss Gang become a thing? Like, is that just the rap crew, or is that y'all were saying like in the streets long before that?
Everything. Okay. That's just the whole everything. Everything. That's us. That's how we coming.
Okay.
Toss Gang. We toss on shit.
Where'd the name come from? Just toss up?
Yeah, and shooting in Chicago, they'd be like, say somebody come shooting, they'd be like, they just came through this tossing. Like, tossing means shooting.
Right.
So it's like, Toss Gang, we Toss Gang.
Toss Gang's main ops are Sane Gang and Black Mob. What makes their beef crazier is that Toss Gang is literally a block away from Sane Gang and Black Mob territory, so them dudes are always gonna get into it. Their beef with Sane Gang became deadly in November 2011. Sane Gang are a crew of mafia insane vice lords. According to the streets, they are the ones who dropped the first body. 1700 member Shorty B was shot by Sane Gang in the street near his home. Shorty B was shot in both legs and in the hospital. He was only 17 years old. After Shorty B's death, the war was on. VonOff1700 stated that for this war, there's no limit to where they could take it.
Don't this shit sound like a video game though? Like every time I watch a video though, it always make me just think, like, the first thing I think is this is some goofy shit. It doesn't make any type of sense. Like, why are we like, okay, if we on GTA and you toss gang and I'm same gang or whatever the fuck, that's cool because we playing. But when you hear this story and then you find out they really killing each other in real life with real guns and real bullets, and then you like, y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description, get your course, and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos. So if you want to learn exactly how I do it, I'm showing you how to clip farm, how to edit, how to upload, how to make thumbnails, how to develop your character, how to make shorts, how to make clips, right? I'm giving you every piece of every single type of strategy that you will ever need to get rich on YouTube. So click that link. It's not a super cheap course, but it ain't expensive. It's only $150. And if you use the code MAGMULA, you could get 20% off of that $150. So go get you some money. It's just stupid.
Especially because he not only lost friends, but also his family
That's
members.
all I can
Toss
say,
Gang wanted revenge on all their fallen members. That's why they became EBK, Everybody Killers. During Von from 17's interview on No Jumper, he stated clearly they were dropping all their ops. I'm sure the cops must have been glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm on it. Like, it's different for me because I lost family. So a lot of people lost friends, but I lost family. And then so it's just like, it's different.
It's crazy because a lot of times I'll talk to like older people who are from similar environments, and they always want to like try to find a way to put an end to the murder and everything. But then when I talk to the younger dudes, a lot of times
because the younger dudes is stupid. You see what I'm saying? The younger dudes is dumb. They, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the few niggas that realize they're young. Most young niggas, they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They think it's all fun. Like when VonOff1700 gonna grow up, he gonna be 40 and he gonna look back on this interview and be like, I was a fucking goofy. If he make it to 40 without going to jail or getting shot or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna look back on this and be like, I was a goofy ass dumb nigga that was riding around doing this dumb ass shit. It was killing people and all. You know what I'm saying? And he think they lying, but when you get kids, bro, when you start making some millions and you get a wife and you start having, like, you don't want niggas to be getting killed. Ain't nobody trying to die out here, go to jail out here.
And talking about some incriminating themselves on interviews. Look, for we is killing the ops for. I don't get no fuck. We killing they ass.
Von was determined to give 12 enough fuel for a Rico on this day, he stated. When the ops die, tell them to look at us.
Tell them we killing them for. That's what we doing to the ops for. When they die, look at us, yes.
But when you say we, you're not saying that you personally want to be involved in anything like this, right?
We, team, whatever you want to call it, we just killing they ass.
However, just as they were ending their ops, Toss Gang were also losing members. One of Von's closest friends, Mook Money, was killed. He was shot in the left rib before he was eventually dropped at Stroger Hospital, where he unfortunately died. With Toss Gang's history of deadly wars and beefing with everybody, then you know they are battle-tested. So, it's no surprise that they are confident enough to take on a very, very dangerous set like the Trigger Happy family, aka THF. THF needs no introduction. According to the streets, these were the dudes that were Lil Durk's shooters and provided protection for him in the streets. They are an affiliation of Gangster Disciples, Blood Disciples, and Mickey Cobras. With such an alliance, y'all already know they have all sorts of demons in their set. Some of THF most popular members are THF, Brew, Gouda, THF Rome, THF Billa, THF Omerta, and of course THF Bezu. THF also became quite popular because of their deadly beef with 051 Money, and also because they are allies with O-Block and Lamron. Their beef with 051 Money let everyone know just how dangerous this set is. The streets know them. THF dudes really get active, and that's why most of the internet also believes THF will win this war. The beef started because Toss Gang were unhappy that THF G Baby was making music and shooting videos with their ops Black Mob in La Follette Park. VonOff1700 responded in G Baby's comment section questioning why he gonna do it. Then another Toss Gang member back end stated they snakes if it comes to Slimy and tries to.
Okay, but explain to me why, if I go do a song with it, this is why I say this shit is stupid. So if I go do a song with a nigga who just so happened to be your ops, now you dissing me and you want to kill me because that don't make no sense. That does not make any sense. It's the stupidest shit ever in the history of life. This is how beef start, bro. I want y'all to understand that. This is how real beef start. And then you'll look up 5 years from now, 8 niggas then died, 22 niggas in jail, 18 niggas got shot, and you like, why y'all start beefing? Because they did a song with our ops. Okay. Now what? What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand. You see what I'm saying? I just don't get that. It just doesn't make any sense. Because, whatever.
Snake them. He was clearly referring to THF because a number of THF members are Mickey Cobras. This would only get worse from here because Chicago dudes don't keep their beefs just on wax or on the internet. Folks always get excited about new beef, then it always turns into some serious gang beef, and unfortunately people end up losing their lives. Yep. Back end continued on social media still threatening to kill some snakes, saying it don't matter who on the opposite end, he gon' drop.
It's like, this what I be saying why niggas be lame. Because it's like, why are you so thirsty to get new ops? Why are you so thirsty to be in new beef and be into it with new niggas? And why are you so thirsty to do that? You know what I'm saying? That shit is weird to me, bro. Every post you just on the internet, this shit gets serious. If he on opposite end and I'm shooting at snakes, you don't know, nigga, that went against this shit, they ain't get shot or check. Like, bro, go get a fucking job. Go read a book. Do something.
Toss Gang then got on live while they were in a club. In the video, you have Big Jilla and other Toss Gang members toting while vibing and rapping along to a snippet of an unreleased Von from 17th song. In the song, Von dissed G Baby and Lil Durk's cousin Smiley. He let the world know he's ready for the smoke.
They crashed the track now, I'm finna buy me a straight. Bro, just got his logo, I gave him a stuff, his ass on daddy way. When we bounce out, they ass on daddy way. Niggas wanna sneak in the hood and take them piss, we just 30 miles away. Start working the front, all go down. I think that's Smiley way. Let's play my little game. It's called how many bullets can Smiley take? Hey, bro, free dirt since he got booked. It's one of Smiley play. Bitch ass nigga for the low end. Whenever he die, he gotta take Smiley play.
Oh yeah, y'all are this is for sure start a beef. For sure. It's just the fact that they on opposite ends of the city, so it won't be like back and forth all the time. But this is definitely start a beef. I ain't know they went crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know they went crazy like that. You feel me? That's some different weirdo shit. But like I said, it's all just weird to me though. Cause if I'm let's say I'm from the West Side, I'm from Toss Gang, and I see the THF niggas go do a song with my ops. Okay, I'm not hanging out with them because they be hanging out with my ops. So it wouldn't be smart for me to hang out with them. But I'm not gonna get on the song and get on the internet and diss y'all dead peoples. That's just weird and dumb to me. I don't understand like the point of it. You feel me? Like, it just, I don't get it.
They probably made. Marvin got put in the air, no heaven or hell. This ass space. Money say he flipping break, that shit not true. My Miami game. 50, fuck what he say. I'm beefing with Mula before he die. I'ma give him some time to play. Got the old dude, load up them hot shit. Ain't no time to play. My label, they make me mad. I beat my sound today.
G Baby then put up a video stating that Von was only releasing a diss track because he turned down a feature with him.
He ain't gonna do a song with me, that I'ma diss him. You up.
I swear to God, I don't want to rap battle with no nigga. Get that weak ass shit out of here, though. All them made up ass drills don't mean shit this way, Ike. You stepping on your comfort zone with this. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to agree with anybody, it'll be these niggas, though. Like, especially this post. Like, stop getting on this app, putting on a show to increase them botted ass views and streams, gang. Not saying I know his streams and shit botted or none of that, but it's like, that's all y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to put on a show to increase y'all, but y'all supposed to be street niggas, though. Like, it's 122 ways to increase what y'all got going on, folks. Like, just make a good song. I promise you, your streams will go up. It don't have to be a diss against THF. This shit, it's like, the niggas don't understand with this drill shit when it come to dissing. You trying to diss everybody and come up with a new op every other day, and you know what I'm saying? And it starts to be like something new to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you play GTA for a while, you don't want to keep shooting it, getting into it with the same niggas. You want to go get into it with somebody else. You want to make a reason to get into it with a nigga, so you got something to do on the game. They doing that in real life. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I promise you, gang, you could just make a raw ass song. Like Chief Keef biggest songs, he ain't dissing nobody. He be just lost so and no and fucking with them all. He kind of fake dissing, but the song is a hit though. Niggas ain't really worried about what he's saying. It's just a hit song. I can't let no thotties. Like, that's a hit song. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these is hit songs. You don't need Lil Durk biggest songs. He ain't talking about no killing, drilling, stealing. Y'all niggas just need to focus on making good music, folks, and y'all will be rich. Y'all don't have to keep chasing this shit, because every time you get into a new beef and a new beef and a new beef and a new drill song and a new diss, you just making your lifespan statistically shorter and shorter every time you do it. And then it's short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas, the fans, all the fans of y'all music, they gonna be listening to like, oh shit, I into it with G-Baby, and then tomorrow is gonna be some new shit. They gonna move on, and you gotta keep beefing with new niggas every goddamn week for niggas to keep watching you.
Calling the diss track weak and letting Bond know that he still won't do a song with him. However, even after this diss track and the social media posts, you could say this beef hasn't turned dangerous yet. Nothing crazy has happened, beef hasn't escalated, and no one was picking up their straps just yet. However, all of that changed in this Clubhouse chat. This is when the beef got quite serious and everyone started paying attention. THF's most popular member, Bezu, was killed in October 2025. Zoo was in a parking lot with two other guys when the shooters pulled up on him and then let the bullets do the talking. But in this Clubhouse chat, VonOff1700 gets into an argument with a THF member. The THF member claimed that they already dropped one of Bezu's killers, but Von doesn't believe him, and this turned into a serious argument.
Yo,
fuck Zoo, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
Listen, that's cool and all. But I'm saying,
out your mouth, bitch.
I'm saying that's cool and all. But as a movie,
it's Zoo.
One of them.
No, they not. Stop
one of them is.
Von asked him to merch his claim on one of his homies, and that's when the chat then went into complete chaos, not agreeing to each other.
Merchant he not. Merchant he not.
Goofy.
Bro, okay, no. Since you know,
put it on one of your DMs. Put it on one of your DMs.
Since you know, Merchant he not. Okay, since you know, Merchant he not, fool. I didn't say they. I never said 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 they. Okay, Merchant. Okay, Merchant. Okay, Merchant. Man,
this is the moment when the beef escalated because nothing unites and makes folks ready to go to war.
Then that's another thing that don't be making sense on this, all this beef and shit. Is like niggas is arguing over shit that they, how you know what they done did in their life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get into it with a nigga on, why would I be screaming, boy, you ain't never shot, no, you ain't never been in a fight. How the fuck do I know what you been in your life? And how you know what I've been in my life? I'm not about to argue with you over my life, nigga. You ain't lived life with me. So if I say I did something, you don't have to believe me. But you can't, you arguing on Clubhouse trying to say that I didn't do nothing and you know it because you know I'm like, no, you don't, bro. This just a bunch of niggas talking. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing, bro. Like, stop that shit.
Or than mocking their member. That never ends well. But Toss Gang didn't stop here. They continued mocking Bezu's on social media by posting that another one bites the dust, then another post still mocking his death. Back in then posted that they are not doing any internet beef-ish. They gonna wait until they do something. Unfortunately, this could only mean one thing. They ready to get active and put in work in the streets. Everyone is teasing war, ready to turn the streets red. Big Jilla then had his say. He posted that they ready to kick it off. Unfortunately, all the signals point to one thing, a gang war. We can only hope that doesn't happen so that no one has to lose their lives to pointless violence. If you like this video, click on a win.
It ain't looking too good, folks, because the shit that they saying on the internet will piss somebody off to the point where they getting in one of them cars and one of them masks on and one of them switches and go do some shit they regret doing. You know what I'm saying? So shit, nigga. All I can tell niggas is, but this Chicago for you, gang. When I told y'all, like, Chicago culture is not built on niggas getting money or none of that shit. Chicago culture is built on who can kill the most, who can shoot the most people, who can kill the most people, who can be into it with the most people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on nothing with money, gang. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason why all this money going around the city with all this drill music and shit. Like, can you imagine how big of a song Bloodhound Q50 and YFG Fatso, you know how big that song would be? You know what I'm saying? Lil Nooney and Fully Chop. That song would be crazy. Lil Durk featuring FBG Duck would have been crazy. King Von featuring FBG Duck. That shit would have broke the internet, bro. If niggas can all go on a tour with each other, a Chicago tour, and you can bring all the young niggas that's turned up. G Baby, just off the top of my head, G Baby, Lil Nooney, Fully Chop, fucking I'm just thinking about the young niggas. VonOff1700, YFG Fatso, the Bloodhound niggas, Real Vert. I know it's a lot of niggas I'm probably missing because I don't really be knowing these nigga names. I just know who I react to. But all the niggas from Chicago, can you imagine if they went on a tour and everybody just got along, nobody got into it, wasn't no shootings, wasn't no fights, and we just went on tour throughout the whole country and just fucked it up. Everybody touched $1 million in 2-3 months. Everybody though, like not one person, like everybody touched them in 2-3 months. It ain't no big eyes, no little U's. We just all come together, get the money, make songs with each other, vlog with each other, stream with each other, do shows with each other. It should be magnificent, right? You see what they do in Atlanta. Atlanta be having a little interior beefs, but for the most part, bro, like if Lil Baby see Rollo, he ain't gonna try to kill Rollo because they got into it on the internet. But you also see the way they got into it, they just talking shit. They not saying shit that they can't come back from. They not insulting niggas, dead homies and all that. They just like disagreeing for real. But niggas ain't riding around trying to kill Gunna in Atlanta. Niggas ain't riding around. Ain't nobody riding around trying to kill Lil Baby in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby could still be in the same room with Gunna. They might on the same show. They might not get along. They might not have the same agreements. But they can get along for this 2 hours while they do this damn show though. You see what I'm saying? Fucking Lucci and Young Thug, they sent shots at each other. Niggas really died, but they can get over it to the point where it's like, you rich, I'm rich. We ain't really trying to kill each other, gang. Like, we ain't trying to go to jail. We just got out of a RICO charge. Let's chill. But we ain't got to be kicking at each other crib and shit. But we can chill. We can kick it. We can be cool. We can be cordial for the money because we all trying to get millions. We all trying to take care of our family. So we can put that bullshit aside and just focus on that. Chicago niggas cannot do that. It's just not in our, for whatever reason, gang, it's, for a lot of most niggas, it's not in their blood to do it. Niggas will get into it. This shit, it hasn't been 1 week where you ain't seen niggas talk crazy, do all this shit. You feel me? Like, this shit ain't going on in Atlanta because niggas in Atlanta trying to get bread at the end of the day. Even if it ain't rap money, yeah. I ain't trying to get into it with him because he got the plug. He got to connect. I might need, if my connect get locked up, I might need his connect. I ain't finna get into it with that nigga. Because then I won't be able to go to his neighborhood and serve my bricks. And he won't be able to come to mine. So we both getting in each other money. Both getting in the way of each other money. So niggas in Atlanta understand that. And niggas in Chicago don't understand that. It seemed like niggas up north in general, like New York, Chicago, Philly, like it's like the up north niggas, we don't get that part. Just down south, they understand like, yeah, we might be in beefs and wars, but overall though, in majority, we got to stick together to make it. Up north, it ain't. Philly, New York, Chicago, anything up north on the northern side of the country, niggas don't understand that. Any of these big cities and shit, like, niggas don't understand that. It's always gotta be, I'm the big dog, I'm the biggest gangster, I'm the biggest killer. Ain't nobody, I do whatever. And that's why niggas be getting killed. Nobody in Chicago got no money. Ain't nobody coming to Chicago to shoot no movies. It ain't no labels in Chicago because all niggas want to do is kill people.